versus Stewart. The jurors indicated they've reached a verdict. We're going to bring the jurors in a moment. I'd only ask again that during these proceedings there be absolutely no reaction from the audience as to the verdict one way or the other. There shouldn't be any sounds or movement. If you don't feel you can control yourself in that regard, then I'd ask that you leave right now before we start the proceedings. With that, we'll bring the jury in and receive the verdict. Seated. You're the foreperson, is that correct?
Yes.
It's my understanding you've reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes.
Please give the form to the clerk. The clerk will read the verdict.
Members of the jury find Douglas Harry Stewart as to count 1 guilty of first-degree premeditated murder. As to count 2, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, premeditated murder, guilty. Members of the jury, will you please rise? Members, will you raise your right hand too also, I'm sorry. Members of the jury, do you swear upon your oath that you find your verdict as I previously indicated on the record? So say you, or person, so say you all members of the jury.
Yes. I wish the jurors polled. Yes. Please poll the jury.
Is this and was this your verdict? Is this and was this your verdict? Is this and was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this and was this your verdict? 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 Is this and was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this and was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this and was this your verdict? Is this and was this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this and was this your verdict? You may be seated.
Now that you've concluded your service in this case, I thank you again for the patience and conscious attention that you gave to your duty as jurors. You've not only fulfilled your civic duty, but you've also made a personal contribution to the ideal of justice for all people. You may have questions about the confidentiality of the proceedings. Because the case is over, you're free to discuss the case with any person you choose. However, you do not have to talk to anyone about the case. If you tell someone you do not wish to talk about it and they continue to bother you, let the court know and we may do something to protect your privacy. If you do decide to discuss the case with anyone, I'd suggest that you treat it with a degree of seriousness, so that whatever you say, you would be willing to say in the presence of your fellow jurors or under oath here in open court in the presence of all the parties. Also, if you do decide to discuss the case, please respect the privacy of the views of your fellow jurors. Your fellow jurors fully and freely stated their opinions and deliberations with the understanding that they were being expressed in confidence. Again, I want to thank you for your willingness to give up your time away from your pursuits and faithfully discharge your duty as jurors. And you're excused at this time. I do come back and talk to all the jurors when you're done, not about the case, but just about your experience and anything else, and thank you again personally. So again, at this time, you're free to go back to the jury. If you'd like to wait, I would appreciate it if you would, so that I could talk to you. It'll only be a few minutes and I'll be with you. This time you're excused to go. All right, go ahead and be seated. this time, any bond that was available before is canceled. Sentencing is set for April 18th. We will send a formal notice. I'd ask that Mr. Stewart fill out the packet so that we can start the pre-sentence report and have that available the week before for council to review with Mr. Stewart before sentencing on April 18th. And the motions that you're going to file that were already made, we need to renew those at some point. So that will also be set. All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
With that, we're adjourned.